Howdy, mates. Good. I would say it's noontime now. I haven't really paid attention to the clock. So I'm at the Roger Presley trail. He's a fellow community man of Tip City. He actually, well, I'm not on it right now, but if you go up past some of those trees, there's actually a trail that runs along the stream bank of the Great Miami River. What's funny, though, about the Great Miami River is that it's designated as a national river, yet it's not designated as a state scenic river. And it's quite fascinating to me why that is still the case. But a buddy of mine by the name of Noah Ganson, I've mentioned him before, he's actually with a couple of committees as to where they're eventually going to try to designate the beloved Great Miami River as a state scenic river as well. It's quite surprising considering how, some of the surrounding rivers, such as that of the Stillwater, that is designated as a scenic river, but yet the Great Miami isn't. And this is one of the main rivers in the whole Miami Valley. And what's fascinating is its headwaters are up at Indian Lake, and it makes its way through here, through Miami County, Tip City area, and this will eventually go all the way to Dayton, where it will join, well, actually no, Great Miami goes through Dayton, and it will eventually meet all the way at the Ohio River, which is, you figure, all the way down by Cincinnati. So this is one of the major rivers of this part of Ohio. And you could say that the Great Miami River is what creates one of the main watersheds in this part of Ohio. This is it. You could say this is like the main artery for this part of the state. But yeah, it's fairly quiet today. And I have mentioned about the properties of snow in the past as to why it's quiet. So you guys may just have to look for that video. It was from this past Wednesday. But just a little bit ago, I saw a couple of tracks. Oh yeah, that was my work, by the way. I threw it all the way for there. And I actually landed it. Yeah. See these prints right here? You can tell by the small little paws. This is most likely to be raccoon. Yeah, northern raccoon to be specific. Very common mammal that lives up here. Also known by the scientific name of Procyon lotor. They're the creatures that love to dig through the trash, so to speak. But yeah, they can still live out here during this time of the year too. And surprising thing, it was last March actually. I was hiking through Costa Rica, specifically at Cahuita on the Caribbean side, and you could actually see groups of northern raccoons all the way down there. I mean, it was insane. It was freaking cool. But it just makes me think, are they an invasive species down there? I guess that's something I haven't really looked into. But you can even see them all the way down there, too. Oh, man. I miss it there. Miss it there hard. But, yeah. Great Miami River. Right here. And it's actually a bit lower than it usually is. That's simply because, well, we haven't really had any influx of input in terms of precipitation, except maybe some of the snow melt, but the snow hasn't really had an opportunity to melt because it hasn't really gotten anywhere above freezing since this past week. So we can't really say how long this snow will still be here. It could still be a couple more weeks. Don't really know. But yeah, you can see all of your sycamore too in this area. Plenty of water in this section. And a little joke. There's actually some parts of the Great Miami River that have dams associated with them. And so the joke is, you can see a lot of beavers here, especially, well, you'll see more as it approaches spring. But the joke is, after the child beaver built this structure, what did the father beaver say to his son? Well, as it turns out, because of how impressed the father beaver was, he just said, "Damn, son." I always laugh at the simplicity of jokes. Oh, shoot. That one always gets me, too. Yeah, actually, if you guys ever want to share any, nature puns, or just puns in general that can relate on my page, you guys are more than welcome to. Because every once in a while, you gotta add an element of comedy. But yeah. I just want to provide you guys one more little view. Seeing some of the sycamores and even the white oak that's a little ahead of me. Well, actually, no. That was a white ash. I can see some of the markings on it. But, yeah. I love coming here every now and then. It's the first time I've come in like 6 weeks. But yeah, Roger Presley. He's a good man. Good man. Absolutely. So, alright. Thought I would share that with you guys. Hope you learned something in the video. Just providing a bit of scenery during this time of the year. Keeping the sanity, so to speak. Alright. All of you enjoy the rest of your Saturday. And Journey on a Journey is out. Take care, folks.